We are live? Alive, but not lively. Lively live. From the shadows, like the Batman. And I'm Freak, and welcome to the show. Right? Where's my music? Oh, music's starting in the background. Yeah, alright. Happy freaking Friday, X-Gear. How are you, man? Here we go. Yeah. Kick off. Kicking with chicken. I like the sniffling. Kind of sexy. What? Who said that? What? Oh, really? Oh, no. It's probably me because I'm always sniffling, sneezing, coughing, headache, and fever until your respirator. And I mean, I'm always the one that's sniffling. So they're probably like, it's not you. I guarantee it's me because I'm the one with all the sinus crap. So. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead on. Y'all don't like me. At your job. Man. Sure be. It sure be. Man. A lot going on. Holy crap. GW, what are you doing? You're stirring the pot. You're stirring it. You're stirring it hard. Sure. Yeah. Hence the our very well designed and well made thumbnail. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. Like put a hole there. Just a hole. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Wow. Get lit on NyQuil. Damn. And then start buying stuff. Right? I order the entire Amazon. Internet. All of it. Baby. Yeah. Let's take a rook. Hold on. Okay, hold on. One of the week. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, man. Hold on. Oh, don't do this to me. Zoom is just acting that over. Okay. There it is. The Facebook, right? Page, Methos? Okay. And let me see. I got so many things open. Okay. Boom. Okay. So let's see. Fair enough. Fair enough. Really? What the hell? That doesn't make sense. Hold on. Really? Really strange. Hold on. Properties. Monitor and output. All right, say something, guys. See if they can hear you.
Hello.
What is up, beautiful people? Can you hear us now?
Does that work, Atlas?
Hello. 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 Hello.
Let me check the stream. See if I can hear it.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear it. Okay. So yeah. You guys have been hoided. Yep.
You good?
Yep. The intro didn't play either. I can hear them now. Okay, cool. The intro, really? Oh, yeah. Because, okay. I got it. Oh my God. Why is it freaking...
Hey, it wouldn't be a Frost and Fish show without any technical.
You're not wrong. You are most definitely not wrong. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Atlas. All right. Well, so as the great Ondini had mentioned that he took part in a painting competition, and where was this held at? In Houston?
Yep, it's at a gaming shop. So I didn't win anything. I just wanted participation. Prize.
A little more than participation. You got something.
We are. Yeah. We are
like an honorable mention.
Participation prize. That's what I got.
So let's just say that Oni was not 100% pleased with the outcome, and I can understand why. I definitely can understand why. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just kind of go through the picks. Oni, don't look, and then we'll see how everybody else did. Okay. So I think this one here.
Rogue won first place.
Rogue did, yeah.
Thanos got second place.
Yeah, that was Thanos we just saw, I believe.
And then Moon Knight got third place.
Moon Knight.
See, I had thought those. Well, personally, I liked my personal pick out of those three. I would have put Thanos up at first. I think personally, just because there's some volumes painted in there. You can see the shapes defined in the paint job. I feel like they push the contrast more. It goes from some very dark recesses to some very vibrant highlights.
Yeah, I have to agree. Thanos does look really good. I
thought Thanos was in second place. That's it got the place it deserved.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about Rogue. I mean, here's the thing, and again, everybody paints differently. It's just I'm not sure if I'm really crazy of the, I don't know, looks chunky. The paint looks, I don't know. Overall, I mean, it looks very dynamic. And I'm not sure if that would be my babe. I do like the Thanos.
Yeah, I mean, this person did a fine job, but I feel like, aside from maybe, I do like the flame effects from the explosion, maybe. But the rest, I mean, it's, a little more.
I'm just gonna keep quiet.
A little more of a.
Honestly, okay, my painting style, I can say this is probably close to what I probably could do, and then it's not as professional as I would, you understand. I don't think, I personally don't think that's first place. My opinion, just my thoughts. So so yeah, I don't know if that really deserved first place. And you said Thanos took second?
Yep.
Okay.
Now,
and then,
me personally, Thanos, that's the spot that it should have gotten.
Okay, you feel right. I mean, you are a professional painter. You do that stuff, and you feel that it did take and earn the second place spot, and it looks great.
Yeah.
So which one you said was that should be first place?
The Sentinel.
And I'm terrible at this.
I think that's the picture.
Sentinel's the big robot, purple and blue.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I think I was just past that one. That's the first one.
I think it's the one after mine.
Is that the big one?
Yeah.
Okay, I see that one. That's the one that's on the case, in the display case. Okay. Let me see if we can find a better shot of it. Where's that at? There it is. Okay.
They do have a close-up picture of it.
Oh, I did see it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's actually really nice.
Yeah.
Really well done.
That one should have gotten first.
Right.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I can see why.
And then Gamora, that's my piece of trash.
Oh, God. Let's see. Let's take a look.
Atlas says, "Who isn't crazy about Rogue?" Oh, you mean the model? Rogue is a very lovely character.
Okay.
This is a comic book.
It's not a comic book store. It's a hobby shop. They do Warhammer, Marvel Crisis Protocol, Star Wars Legion, D&D. It's a hobby shop. So it's not just comic books.
That Gamora looks fantastic.
It does.
Nah, it's trash.
No, it looks fantastic, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, you got incredible highlights on the face, on just the paint itself. You can see it. You can see the forehead. You can see the highlights and the nose, the cheek. It looks freaking great. The body armor is not streaky compared to Rogue's. I mean, it's night and day, man. This thing is, like I said, I think it's very much
smooth
better.
whites. Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
But according to the judging, it was trash.
Did they say or mention why they?
No.
Yeah, I really think that this was great. So, the people that won,
honestly,
do they
I
normally
didn't
go
wanna
there?
I don't want to hear why they thought it wasn't top 3. Or was even considered top 3. I just didn't want to hear it.
Were the other
I just
participants?
went in there, picked up the model, and just walked out.
Were the other participants? Were they like, do they normally go to the store, or is this? I don't know. I mean, that robot looks great.
The Sentinel guy, yes.
Oh, I see.
He normally goes there.
Okay.
There should be a Gambit picture in there because he entered too. He normally goes there too.
Who did a Spider-Man? Spider-Man looks pretty neat.
I have no idea who did that one.
I'd like to point out the attention to detail and highlighting the ass cheeks on Gamora.
You know what? This is true, and that is worthy of a close-up. I think. Don't you think? Open image, new tab. There we go.
My brother, what's up? Sorry, I was buying expensive goblins. Very nice. And he said there was probably some favoritism going on.
Yeah, I think so.
If it was favoritism, the Sentinel guy should have won.
So yeah, there you go. See what else? That guy. Panther.
See, that's what I get for trying to be fancy and use purple for highlighting black, you know? That's what I get for trying to be fancy.
So, are these dioramas on the? Do they normally come with the models, or are they just added to them?
What, the like the cars and stuff?
No. Like on all the terrain on each one of these bases that they've.
So that Heimdall, the like the rocks and stuff that actually comes with the model.
I see.
I think Atlas was referring to the highlight on Gamora's ass cheek. He said it's the highlight of the night, some might say.
All right. Change this over. I need to turn the mega thing off because it's going to blare.
After exiting the pictures.
Come on, solo. Where is it? Mega intro. There we go. All right. There you go.
Some very nice work on these, but overall, and I don't mean this in a favoritist way. This is just with, months of us doing, years now of us doing Art of the Week. I personally, without any favoritism, feel like yours should have placed much higher.
Yeah, agreed.
And I agree with Atlas. Can't see actually any highlights on Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way, except for on the fire again. I feel like the fire's done well, but that's really the only place where I can actually see any highlighting.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Wholeheartedly. And maybe a little bit on the leather, but the rest does kind of fall a little flat.
Yeah.
I feel I should have gotten third. I wasn't expecting to get first or second.
I also agree. I feel like you were gypped. This week you also said that you managed to finish up 10 Ultramarines. That's pretty cool. Especially for...
I'm sorry, but they're trashy Marines. Sorry.
Hey, can you make mine trashy as well?
Oh, yours is super trashy.
All right. Yeah.
Yours is super trashy.
All right.
Atlas commented in our group chat for his birthday tomorrow. He's like, "Oni, I'm sorry, but my guards are not like the best painted." So I replied back. I said, "Don't worry about it. Apparently, I'm a trashy painter."
God. Wow. Anywho.
G says, "Don't let it get to you, man. I know it's easy for me to say, but just try next
competition.
Oh,
I'm
competition.
Sure you'll bag that one. Yeah.
Your stuff is super dope, man. Don't call it trash."
I agree.
It's trash.
Totally agree. Shut your mouth.
That's why. Like on our Tuesday hangout, I said, "All right. So as soon as I pick up Gamora from over there, I'm gonna sell it immediately because I don't want that piece of trash in the house or near me." And Methos comes around and says, "Well, since you're selling that,
I mean, you might as well keep it in the family."
I said, "Methos, you're just gonna shove it in my face whenever we hang out."
I told him I'm gonna get one of those cube-shaped glass jewelry display containers that have like the track lighting on the inside.
Yes.
Just have it glow. And then have like Elf on a shelf, put it in a different spot every time he comes over. Hey man, can you hand me that tape measure? He'd try it next
the
to
one
tape
next
measure.
to Kimura.
Hey man, I set your cup of coffee down over there for you.
Next
Like,
to Kimura.
Methos can enter it in another painting competition. So
Yeah, you know what though? What would suck is he'd win.
Oh, that would suck so much.
That would piss. I bet it would happen. I'm telling you, it would
That
freaking
piss
happen,
me off so bad.
dude. I'd be like, hey, look what I
Next
did.
next time we
First place.
I'd grab them all and just like, see, you won another fucking painting competition.
another option is you could host your own painting competition and enter it. Apparently, that's a good way of placing high nowadays.
This is true. Yeah, you know,
There's some
not
places
wrong.
where that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nah.
Yep.
Oh, everybody be careful tonight. A little bit of vampire luck. I had Uber Eats deliver some free Chick-fil-A to my house. We tried, letting them know that they sent somebody else's order to our house. But yeah, we've got a whole bag of free Chick-fil-A tonight. That was kind of nice.
Maybe last week was that preemptive vampire luck for this week for what happened today.
Maybe. Thomas, my man. What's howling, baby? Odie smash! Odie goes on a rampage at the store.
Just do what Methos did to your model. That's all you gotta do,
Oh,
man.
no.
Just, hey, I know how to fix this. I can fix this.
I said I'm sorry.
Just lean on the side and watch that thing go flying like a
No,
catapult.
I should do that to the other models.
I have to play against Votan tomorrow, so I've got to duck that bad luck. It's all right. You walking in with the game plan? I assume.
Who? Atlas?
Yeah, Atlas.
Remember, Atlas, you don't get rerolls, baby.
Atlas.
Is it not to hit or not to wound? It's one of them.
Both.
I thought it was just one.
Atlas.
Well,
Both.
we can double check.
Atlas, there's this.
Methos adds one more paint stroke and wins the Golden Demon.
Atlas, there's this really good strategy that I told Methos to use.
Yeah. If you go to the Golden Demon with my model, you better take me with you.
And then you'll see him rampage. Son of a...
Actually, you know what? If he does win the Golden Demon with my model and he takes me with him, it wouldn't sting that bad.
He's saying that now.
But then that night, I'd probably break his kneecaps and leave him there.
I love you, Methos, but you know what? This I have to do this. I have to. No, you don't.
Like
you don't have to do this.
It's like
I do.
you only brought this upon yourself.
You
have only
you don't
yourself to
know.
blame.
You don't know the internal turmoil that I'm dealing with now. And
This is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me.
Why? Shh. Just let it happen.
Did you play anything this week, Brother Oni?
No, actually, no. I've been studying for my test.
No, right on.
I'm taking the 10th. So I've been studying on.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said you were even studying at the hobby shop while the competition was going down.
Yep. Maybe that's why I lost too. They saw me just studying. They were like, "Look at that guy. He's not taking this seriously. Let's make him lose. Let's give him participation reward."
Look at that guy trying to better his life. F that guy. what about you, Freakaliciousness? You got some hobby update this week?
I does. So a friend of mine, he had gotten a McFarlane Space Marine, the Hellblaster, and he reached out to me last week and say, "Hey man, do you mind if I just bring this to you and have you, paint it for me?" And I said, "Well, you can have it painted all kinds of ways. What do you want? What do you want it to look like? What
Did you
colors?
tell him, what do you want?
What you want? Buy something." And so he was like, "Well, I like blue. I like yellow." I was like, "Well, you're gonna have to make up your mind what colors you want." And then he was like, let me just do. And well, I sent a picture of one of my Hellblasters, my Imperial Fist of Hellblasters, and he just fell in love with it. So he goes, "Dude, I want that." And so sure enough, that's what I painted. I can do a little showcase for you guys. Bear with me. I was just sending some of the pics. Thank you so much, G. I appreciate it, bro.
You know what? I'm
Very
just
nice
gonna
of
have you guys paint my models from now on.
God. Okay, so let's see here. Nope. We want Art of the Week. There we go. All right, guys. This is the model that I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's a larger scale of the original Hellblaster, right? And here it is in its box. I hadn't even unpacked it or anything. I have this exact same one. Both Methos and I do. So, and I even called Methos because what he and I had decided to do is we're going to paint ours at the same time and showcase them. So what I was thinking now, instead
I'd like to get down on that.
Yeah, but instead of that's not gonna. I don't know. I'm torn between Imperial Fist and Black Templar. So I may do on mine. Yeah. So, but anyway.
Well, now that you've painted an Imperial Fist one,
right? Exactly.
Might as well do a Black Templar.
Right. But the thing is that again, it's not mine though. I didn't paint. But the thing is, I'm kind of torn now. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. So this is the one that he got for Christmas, and the thing is they gave him a bottle of paint, and here Dad, here's something you can have fun with. Paint this. And he called me or he reached out and he goes, "Man, dude, I am not a painter. Can you paint this for me?" I said, "Dude, I am more than happy to do so." And so I sent him a picture of the Hellblaster that I had. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, here's one of my Hellblasters. This is the original Hellblaster. This is my gorgeous Hellblasters. I love my Hellblasters. And I think, you know what? I can paint it like that. He goes, "Bro, do it." So I went ahead and started the process. Oh, darn. Okay, no, good. I'm good. Okay. So I started, the layering, the base coating, and all that. And there's my Hellblaster right next to it. Then started doing more of the shading, which is funny because this is kind of the same way that I have been doing my my Space Marines as well, with the highlights down the middle, the shading on the sides of the legs, and I really love that particular style. So in a nutshell, this is pretty much what it turned out. I think it turned out pretty nice. The glow on the plasma rifle was pretty much dead on how I wanted it, and it actually turned out much better than I expected. So I did take some better pictures with my DSLR camera, which I'm going to be posting on. I'll be posting on the Instagrams. Let's see. I wish it would behave. There's another pic. As you can see, more of the shading on the sides and the highlights down the middle. It's funny because it looks exactly like my Imperial Fist now. just a larger version of it. So I think you're right. I think I may just wind up just doing a Black Templar Methos. You know.
Right on.
By tomorrow, I'll probably change my mind. Like, that's good. I'll be in Pure Fist.
Also expecting that.
What'd you say? Oh, yeah, I'm expecting you to be wishy-washy. Okay, good job.
No, I mean, kind of.
Damn it!
I was just thinking about.
You only get one change of mind.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just thinking of how many times you were like back and forth on which 30K army you were going to do, and in the end you're like, yeah, I'm sticking with the
Imperial Fist. Yep.
So it's not that I'm expecting you to be wishy-washy. I'm expecting you to continue loving your favorite faction.
How much are those?
They're 20 to 25. Last
not
I
bad.
looked. If they're still in stock is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
They're limited runs. But we can take a look on Amazon. Actually, I'll take a look right now and see if they're still there.
Yeah.
I'd like to get down on that whenever you guys get to painting yours.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
And then we can get you a participation trophy.
Yay!
What?
Like only
Dude, you're gonna cremate us. I mean, I don't want to hear your crap.
If anyone
only-
here is getting
it's a little trashy, but here.
if anyone here is getting a participation trophy, it's me.
And here's a little meme here for you guys. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. So yeah. Anyway, so I really enjoyed it. Honestly, man, this was a lot of fun. You know, the fact that I was able to knock that out, you know, in less than a week, I was pretty happy with that. So pretty stoked. So now it's done. He's ready to go. I just gotta bring it to him on Sunday, and yeah, call it done. Call it
Nice.
Dunzo, baby. Yeah, I'm pretty done. Aside from that, let me switch it back to
Dunzo. That makes me think of Markiplier. Dunzos.
Dunzo. I've also been playing another video game that I hadn't played in a while. Well, I haven't played at all. It's called Astroneer. And it's actually a lot of fun. I've watched, speaking of Markiplier, I watched him play it a couple of times with Bob and Wade, and it's like, this looks like a lot of fun. Oh man, it's actually really good, really good. And also played Gen Zero with my buddy.
Oh yeah, so Freak's been trying to get me into it for a couple of months now, and then at the new year, he was in the middle of a phone call with me and was just like, "Hey, could you check your Steam real quick?" And he had sent it to me while we were chatting. Totally not while he was driving, because that would be
No,
unsafe.
hell no, that's dangerous and unsafe. Continue.
And then and so like I've done like the little bit of tutorial stuff, and I did some of the beginner missions, but this was my first week like really getting into it and playing it myself, like without the tutorial holding my hand. And it was actually a lot of fun. Definitely I found myself really enjoying it, and I'm totally glad that
And you got promoted to the A team, huh?
God, will you stop? Oh my God. You got promoted to the A team, huh?
Well, I don't know specifically if it was the A team. I do remembering your dad specifically using the words that
Benchwarmer?
this is why you're my favorite boy. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I was the A team or anything.
My God.
I mean, just because he said the words that I wish it was you who was my son, just because he said that. I mean, I don't think that necessarily.
Yeah, it's because I got the participation reward. That's why.
Yeah, you can imagine I did the whole disappointment, the disappointment speech. Son, I'm so disappointed in you. You're not my real dad. It's okay, son. You're going back to the basement.
Actually, I'm
What
going to
did
get
you
a little
realize?
too real. I'm going to get a little too real for a second. But before I do, G says you did a beautiful job, Freak. Atlas says it looks great, brother.
Thank you.
I found them as low as $17, says
Oh,
Thomas.
damn. That's pretty good. Let me do something.
Nice.
G also has one, so he might get in on that.
Nice, dude. Freaking
Atlas says more affordable than actual Space Marines.
Farland Warhammer.
I actually thought Joy Toy, they're doing the Custodes models. So I was thinking about getting one of those, but they're expensive.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Joy Toy is super. They have a Thunderwolf. You guys know my favorite model in all of 40K is the Thunderwolf Cavalry.
Oh,
They
dude.
have one, but it's like $120
Okay.
or something like that.
Okay. Are you watching on a stream, Oni?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to show you something. Let me share it real quick. Dude, I know you're going to want to do this one. Okay, hang on. Part of the week. Boom.
Oh, there's a delay.
Hang on.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
Right?
Yes. I'll do a chaos in a Space Marine.
Okay.
Regular Space Marine.
And they're completely posable. That's what I love about these things, dude.
$19?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, they have a whole slew of different ones. Look how posable they are, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, look, check this out, man. Here we are, shop.
Do they have different head options?
No, you only get what you get. So don't be greedy. God dang it, man.
G says
I know what I want.
I actually bulk bought a few because they were only $10 here on clearance. If only I lived near, I'd give you all one. Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh man. Hey, there's let's see, Gene Stealer. There's a Gene Stealer one as well. Oh man, there's actually an Orc Meganob.
Yep.
Dude,
Yep,
and
that was awesome.
And there's an Ogren. That's awesome. The freaking Ogren. Here's the one that we had. Where's his hand at?
And then if you guys really want to go down the rabbit hole, there's all kinds of STLs for 3D printing, armor swaps, heads.
That's too much work.
Some people really go all out on customizing these things. Brother Greg, good to see you, my man.
Oh, there's a Necron.
The Orc is huge. Yeah, it absolutely is. That's what she said. Brother Atlas says, "Where's the chaplain? Where's Chaplain Emo? Oni needs some wise words from him."
You know what? I really think he does. I'll have to try to dig him out again. See what he's been up to. Anyway, yeah, there you go, man. Not bad. Not bad.
He's in the basement with me.
God, that's so sad. He's in the basement.
I'd really wish you'd take him out. Yeah, it's kind of
he's debugging. That's why you're depressed. There's only room for one emo. Gamers of Coffee, I'll take one, LOL. Hey, Brother Greg, how are you, sir? Sorry it's so late. Late again? Nonsense. If you're late, then that means we're late.
Oh my God! Did you say LOL? You're such a boomer. It's like lol. Most people say lol.
Why are you talking like that?
Get with the times.
Why are you talking like that?
Sorry.
I don't talk like that.
Somehow.
I need you to go in the back and take this class. Oh wow.
All right, guys. I think I'm out.
Megan.
Megan, your jacket though. I don't want it. Burn it.
Oh goodness.
Who does that? Taking his side.
Oh. Greg, for sure, totally. Oh man, I think Megan appears on this show way too often.
Oh man, would it be funny if Key and Peele watched this show somehow? Like, hey man, you heard these guys actually talk about us?
Like every week, they're obsessed with us.
They're constantly talking about us, shit, man. Like,
Actually, we talk about Key and Peele more often than we talk about the almighty Kenny Boucher. So.
This is true. This is true, and I love me some Kenny Boucher.
Yeah. Praise be to Kenny Boucher.
Yes.
The Terrys? We don't get the Terrys.
Oh,
I'm sorry. The what? The Terrys.
The Terrys.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. You know the Terrys. Go get the Terrys.
Oh my god.
Anyways, sidetrack again.
What sidetrack? I don't know what you're talking about.
You joking about Freak being disappointed in your fourth place placement?
It wasn't even fourth place.
I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, an honorable mention. So technically, I guess it's a fourth place. We should do a Chippendale short of the Ross and Fist. Yes. Oh man, if Key and Peele did a
Hulu started a Chippendales movie. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, wow, they caught it. You know, they did our story like.
They did, but
scene.
But my issue that I have is that they took our story and they didn't give us any credit.
I'm so glad they edited out the nacho cheese.
I did too, because you know what?
That's kind of my fault. I kind of sold our rights for a big old tub of nacho cheese. Which, when they delivered, it was already expired.
Do you remember when I said that I was really disappointed?
You might have mentioned it once or twice. I'm not sure.
You know what? I can honestly say that I wasn't as disappointed. Now I am disappointed.
In my defense.
Let's hear it. I want to hear it. What would you say your defense is? Because I don't think it's defensible. In 15 minutes? Okay, you got to dig it up. Gotcha. Got to figure one out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Come back to me in 15 minutes.
All right, good. 15 minutes. We'll talk back.
Okay, I got it.
Disappointed. All right, let's hear it.
They were offering me a big old tub of Velveeta cheese.
But you don't eat Velveeta.
He does now.
I do now. Well, actually, no, I don't, because it was already expired when they delivered it. So it's now just a tub of chunky cheese.
Oh.
It's got to be used somehow in one of our shows. It has to. It can't just sit there.
I wonder if you melt the cheese, mix it up. You got to thin it out. I wonder if you can somehow put it in some type of
2 thin coats.
Sprinkler.
I see where you're going with this. 2 thin coats.
2 thin coats. That works. But you think about it, maybe get it in a like a sprinkler system or something, and kind of push that out. Push like a little pump, and then. But I'm sure it would be pretty messy.
No, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, can run with that.
I can run with that.
I don't know, man. Thing is, you're lactose intolerant. I'm just.
Follow me. They got restrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, the lactose intolerance isn't as much of a problem with him as for the others around.
Right. That's right. You're right. It's not a problem to him. It's a problem with everybody else.
Like I said last week, I have no shame.
Think last time you told me, not my pig, not my farm, not my problem. Like, damn. Okay. Ugh. All right.
For my pork chop's been kind of short this week.
Is that a short joke?
I don't have it over here. I did pick up. We had our final group Christmas with another bit of family that we didn't get to see over the holidays. Finally got to meet up with them. And it was a Secret Santa exchange. And I got an artwork from Displate of Mirko, the bunny hero from My Hero Academia.
Hey,
Buff and Thickums.
how much you want for it?
How much you want for it?
I could never give away a Christmas gift. And also, I got a Hydra for my Imperial Guard.
Nice.
But for real though, how much?
That baby's going on the wall, baby.
But
Mirko.
on a serial note,
Mirko is back.
Methos. I think it'd be a good idea that he not come to your house for a game anytime soon. Poster shows
I'll
up
just be standing
missing.
like, hey, Oni, it's your turn.
And then
Oni.
he's like,
It's your turn.
yep. And then Methos like, I'll be back. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm yelling, Methos, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go in there. I gotta go. Methos, don't. Methos comes back out. Nothing on his wall. And he's like, where's my poster?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Well, look at the time. I gotta go. Where
Like,
you going,
there's a
Oni?
poster right there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oni, why are you leaving so soon? Oh, I got a thing in my pants.
It's like, yeah, you were just staring at it the whole time. I don't know. I was just staring. Nothing, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Those things are expensive, though.
Nope. For me this week, I picked up some Pro Acryl Jade. I had to go to 2 different hobby stores. I was looking for a teal color for this Battletech project I'm working on, and I found the teal color I wanted with the Pro Acryl here. I'm sorry for the shaky cam, guys. This was kind of the
all
best
them
way to
drugs,
show.
man.
And I put down.
You guys got drugs?
I put down base coats and highlights on 30 of my Kitty Girl Kazrakin.
Kitty.
So I'm sorry, 35. Because I have some extra weapon options here. So yeah, 3 full squads of Kazrakin. These are all hot shot lasgun ladies. These are some hot shot sniper rifle ladies. These are all plasma ladies back here. All Melta ladies, and then 3 sergeants.
Man, those are looking good. Like a lot better than my Gamora.
And yeah, I have to say, it's been kind of tedious. Like, I've been saying lately that I've been better at, pay no mind to how messy the hobby desk is, but I've been saying for a while that Imperial Guard and Orcs have made me a lot better at batch painting. And better, yes, but man, 35 girls, and I'm still on the greens of the uniform. It's can be a little bit tedious.
Methos, I know you like those girls. Hand check?
Yeah. Camera.
Yeah, here's one. Here's one.
Yeah,
Here's one.
Yeah, that's just your left. I know you're right-handed.
Here's one. Yeah.
Pass. He's holding the camera with the other hand. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta give him a pass.
He's holding up the desk
And then
with his leg.
one of my resident sergeants, his sword snapped off, so I've got
Oh,
a
no.
plastic one coming on. The
What
resin
is it with
swords,
you and your resin?
Dude,
You just keep snapping
everyone's
them.
I mean,
swords are always snapping.
resin swords are, just very. I mean, look, it's a small contact point.
Put a rod through it.
Yeah, it's just
It's tiny,
on the
though.
Space Marines, it's a lot easier. On Imperial Guard, it's such a small contact point that just there's really.
You can
My
still
wife
do
tells
it.
me, my wife
Put
tells me
just
that
put a
too.
small rod. Just put a small rod
all
through
the
it.
time. She says it's just a small contact point. It's not.
Also,
It works.
I've started on
Oh, that's cute.
Atlas. This is going to be my Iron Hand Strachan stand-in. It's going to be, instead of Colonel Iron Hand Strachan, this is going to be the Colonel of the 195th Cadian Fireflies, Colonel Kushranada. And so I've got the katana for my backstory, which we'll be talking about later. And I'll have the shotgun like Strachan. And of course, I wanted to make sure my character had the trench coat. So yeah,
nice.
Little Iron Hand Strachan stand-in.
Is it for D&D?
No, it's one of my Imperial Guard.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been telling Atlas for a while I want to experiment with putting Strachan in my list.
Nice.
Also, a bit of news. Imperial Guard and a bunch of other Forge World items got a bunch of Forge World items taken care of in an FAQ this week. Forge World items that had been needing some attention for a hot minute. And one of them is the Deathcore Creed Marshal, which is now 35 points, same price as a Commissar, but you get the
Speaking of Death Krieg, what size base do they use?
So all the old ones come with 25 millimeter bases, but a lot of the Imperial Guard got moved up to 28 millimeter bases with the newest codex. So technically, with the new rules, 28 mil.
Okay.
But I just started my Imperial Guard army, and everything's on 25s, and I ain't changing. They can't make me change.
You can't make me do it.
Hence, I'm actually off to bed. I've got to sleep and get up early tomorrow. I'm thinking we'll probably be wrapping up here in about 30 minutes or so.
Yes,
so
sir.
can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. Iron Hand Strachan. You have to add the guard's Primarch if you're going to play Catachan. Yeah, he's not going to be Catachan, though. He's just going to be... he's going to be Cade Heat.
Remember, Atlas, you beat me tomorrow. You get one of my armies. Except for Botan and Daughters of Cain. Except for them, because I just got them. That includes my custodians. You could take my custodians. Should you choose?
Wow.
Don't even beat me.
Extra motivation.
Hey, Atlas, there is this...
You be quiet.
Atlas, there's this really, really good strategy that you can use. Methos started doing it, but he got caught. Just saying. Hit me up, man, if you need that strategy. I can share it with you.
If he uses that strategy, I'm flipping your
What?
table.
Nothing? What? No, who? What? Man, what's wrong with you? What? So much anger. Shh, relax. Yeah, relax.
That's what happens when you keep me locked up in the basement.
What?
Periods
What's
of time
the
without
What?
stretching my legs.
What's the matter,
Without-
Satan? Who else has a fiery red ass like you? What?
Without stretching my legs.
Oh,
I need
you
some
have to
sun.
play. Fun.
I need some sun.
All right, so we got about 35 minutes left.
All right,
of the
let's
show.
do it. All right, art of the week.
You mean articles?
Yeah, well, that's on my art of the week.
Okay.
Thingy. I have a thingy. All right, the first one we need to talk about is Micromania Tour Midget Wrestling. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. You hear it here for the Frost and Fist. We are actually assisting to promote the...
We're actually sponsoring one of the fighters. I broke freak.
So if midget wrestling is your thing, I mean micro wrestling, yeah, go check this out, guys. It's
It's so wrong on so many levels.
for a good cause. All right, so first things first. I'm just gonna, in my defense, you know, we were Methos was sending all of the articles and the articles that we were going to cover for the news, and all of a sudden I saw this one, and this one was not one from Methos. This was from Oni. So I looked at it, and he's like, I was wondering if you can actually you're going to look at that. I was like, look at it. You know what? You put it up there. We're actually going to share it. It's going to happen. So yeah. So there it is. And look, we'll even go one further. I don't know if it's going to even play. So.
Oh, Saturday, February 25th. I'm free that weekend. If you guys are down, I'll buy the tickets.
So yeah. So we're promoting it. Here it is. Let me see if we can find a little bit of. There you go. Yeah. See? I mean, normally we would do this for our, you know, what do you call it?
Orphan fighting league?
Orphan fighting, yeah. There's orphan cage fighting. So yeah. So yeah, there you go. If you like wrestling and you like little people, there you go. So you're welcome. So in other news, we're gonna be banned for that. God. All right.
All right, so
on to the article.
Ooh, that was a nice super kick.
Is that Conor McGregor?
Might as well be. Right? Now you're interested, huh? Now it's interesting. Now it's interesting. Okay. No, okay. That was actually pretty badass. My gosh.
Before we move on to the new Primera stuff, maybe let's talk about our banner article from the thumbnail. And the picture of the Rogal Dorn.
Okay, let's do it. You started as BS, Steve. Oh my god. All right, I'm trying to find it. Hang on. Oh my god, it's still playing. Oh god, where is it? Oh, did I not get it? Hold on, I didn't share it. Wait. Close. Oh my goodness, where is it? I thought I had it on here. There it is. Open a new tab. There it is. There it is. Well, it will be there in a second. Sorry, there's a delay. Excuse me.
All right, so here we have where the internet has lost its mind.
Pretty much.
Over the new Rogal Dorn tank. And at first, the internet lost their mind over the tank because it was strong in the stats. You know, a lot of positive attention. And it is beefy. If you roll well and if your opponent doesn't roll super well, this thing can potentially one round a Hecaton Land Fortress.
Broken.
But also, I've seen where the Hecaton Land Fortress got a jump on a Baneblade earlier today and managed to one-shot it. So.
Oh, damn!
At full health.
Oof.
Perfection.
So that's not broken. Got it.
So this is a very strong tank, and everybody was wanting one before they came out. People have already, you guys know the 3D printers out there. There's already STLs for them. There's already lots of places that you can go and buy a Rogal Dorn adjacent kind of 3D print. The internet loves this tank until it was released. They still love the stats, but you can see here they have made a curious decision to not include a bottom plate on this tank, and it is a curious decision, but the large thought is that it is a part of the model that will never be seen currently, and I know this is only currently in the rules of 40k, but when you destroy a vehicle currently in game, and it hasn't always been this way, but you remove the model completely from the table, you don't leave it on the table as wrecked terrain, We have seen that in previous editions, so
Mm-hmm.
there's the possibility. Yep. But currently, there's no reason to ever see the underside of the tank. It's a tank thong. There are some positive things to be said here, and I like, after hearing the rationalization behind it from an insider, that I actually kind of like the insider's explanation. So they chose to include a lot of options and extra weapons on the sprue, so you're actually getting quite a bit of armament from this kind of tank. And well, let's look at the pluses and minuses. I mean, overall, I can see, especially from just a modeling aspect, if you flip it over and there's a hole in the bottom of your tank, I admit it can feel like you have something incomplete. I totally get it. I can see why some people are unhappy with that. But the explanation that was given from an insider source is that the size of this tank, if you compare, is roughly the size of a repulsor executioner for Space Marines. And it is significantly cheaper. It's about $20 in the US, cheaper here. $110 for the repulsor executioner.
90 for this
and one. 90 for this one.
Yep.
Now, their explanation is that if they had created, put that the bottom plate into the box, okay, it would have gone onto an extra sprue, and which case they would have had to commission another mold to be made. Because plastic is cheap, making the molds for these sprues is what the expensive part is. And in doing so, they would have had to inflate the price, and this tank would have been the price of the repulsor execution.
Right.
By leaving out this one part, they were able to sell us the model at a cheaper price, and now it is $90, about $20 less than a similarly sized tank.
Mm-hmm.
Given that explanation, I personally, being a little bit of a cheapo myself, am okay with saving $20 and having a piece of the tank that no one's not ever going to see. And if it bothers me when I'm modeling it, I've got plastic card. I can put something there. I can model it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say it could even be an asset when modeling because there's lots of room to put in LED lights or little motors or things like that if you want to. I'm not going to go and do all that, but it's a pretty neat idea. Actually, can you imagine having some, when you see trucks rolling around Houston, they've got the underlights.
Yeah, put some LEDs underneath it.
Just have my truck rolling with LEDs.
That's awesome. Just put green, the colors of your army.
Lots of jokes have been made around. Yeah. Oh, I think the green would be super funny. Or purple, like all my plasma.
Yes. Freaking cool. No, I gotta agree. So, when I first saw this, I was thinking, why, holy crap, GW, man, way to stir the pot. A lot of people will be pissed. Because historically, you buy a model and you get a full model. Especially the vehicles. All vehicles have a top, have a bottom, have a side, have a front and a back, right? And again, historically. And so I think it was a shocker when they finally got these, and then they showed that they didn't have them. Now, again, it's totally justifiable when it comes to the pricing. I get it. I think, though, if they would have led off with that, if they would have told the community, hey, guys, just FYI, you are going to save more money because we don't have the bottom plate to this, I think it would have been better. I think it would have been received a little better by the community. Just forewarn everyone, hey,
also,
guys.
They don't have to tell you anything.
This is true. They don't have to tell you shit. I get it. It's business. It's a company. It's there to do the money. But honestly, if somebody came to me and said, okay, here, I am willing to sell you an amazing looking badass tank that I think you would really enjoy. It's got amazing stats. Oni says it's broken. And I can charge you full price of $110, which is almost equal to the repulsor. Or I can deduct $20 from that model for you, and I could just leave off that bottom plate, Nobody will ever see it. You don't have to worry about it. What say you? I'm like, man, hook me up with that negative $20 thing, you know? I'd be okay with that, you know? But again, I can see the viewpoint of other people, especially, you know, painters that, you know, they don't really play, they just paint. I can understand, like, hey, they're so used to actually painting a complete full model and not have to worry about, oh, well, wait a minute, there's nothing here. You know, I totally understand.
Right.
But again, these are miniatures that are made to be played, you know. Sure, you can showcase them however you want.
Yeah, they're not made for the painter. Exclusively made for the painter.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
But anyway, so I had mixed feelings when I first saw this. I really did. I was thinking the same thing. It's like, oh, great, that's kind of BS, you know. But again, dollar per dollar, you know, it makes sense. I'm not saying
if it's really that big of a deal, they don't have to buy it.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right. You can vote with your dollars. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to like it. You know, but it's.
I'll move on.
Yeah, but it's.
Switch them out to move on.
It's still a badass tank.
No.
Plates.
It's a broken.
Tony says broken, but it is a badass tank. So yeah, I think it's a great. I like it. I like the tank. It's got a good name, but it's such a badass chunky freaking tank.
It's a joke that I made. It's missing a part, just like the guy is named after.
That's so wrong. That is so wrong. Just because his hand was missing, it's not his butt was missing. Now was it? No. So yeah,
was missing. It is missing.
Shut up. Shut your face. Shut your face. Shut up. I won't talk to you.
So hey, Rogal, can you shake my hand with your other hand?
So jacked up, man. Rogal's gonna, you know what? He was gonna go to Methos' house and kick this door in and kick him in the balls. Now he's gonna be at your house, kick you in the balls.
The door to your basement.
Yep, the door in your basement. That's right. Yeah, kick that in, and he may have a hard time seeing you because that keeps, you know, that little staircase is pretty dark. So
jokes on him. As soon as he walks down those steps, I'm running, and then he's gonna be locked in.
He's like, young Oni, freedom.
Right. What just happened?
He's gonna be the one
slam. Door slammed shut on him. May I be released?
There's been lots of jokes about this, about how the Marines get inside and pedal it like Flintstone's car.
They do call it a Flintstone.
Can you imagine a bunch of guardsmen get in and they lift it up?
Let's go, guys! Forward, men!
Another one said Rogal Dorn playing 4D chess. And it said the Rogal Dorn can't hit a minefield if there's nothing for the minefield to hit.
This is true. We just hit a minefield, sir. Nonsense.
But one of my favorite things, and it's roughly what the stream is named after, there's a part you can find on Colts 3D right now to fix this problem if it really bothers you, and you know someone with a 3D printer. There's a part specifically designed and engineered on Colts 3D that you can print out that will fill this gap, and it's called the Rogal Dorn Power Bottom.
Power Bottom. Let me see if I can find it in here.
So if you guys need a power bottom in your life, this is where you can find it.
Yeah, Dorn tank power bottom filler. Somebody actually, that's actually pretty damn good. Yeah, actually pretty damn good.
See, so there's problems in life, and if you look hard enough, there are solutions.
Yep. And look at this. It's cheaper than getting the full tank. See that? $1.50. $1.55.
Versus
$20.
another dollar of resin.
Not even like 26 cents of worth of resin because it's not very tall.
You're still saving $18.
Hell yeah, that's a steal. It's a steal. It's a freaking steal. Come on.
No. I'd rather pay full price. Give me that 110. Give me that 110.
And I'm sure there are some people out there less cheap than us who would rather have let me pay the full price and have the more quality. But to be fair, people have been asking GW to for cheaper prices for a while, and I think this is a decent middle ground. I think by saving a whole sprue and being able to give us this tank just a little bit cheaper, I think it's an interesting decision, and would not dissuade me from getting one. Honestly, the only thing dissuading me from getting one is my brother's hooking me up with a badass Rogal Dorn already. Well, I have to do favors to try and try and convince Oni to print, because apparently this big hefty boy is a little too big to print on.
I mean, I can do everything else. I just can't do the damn hull. The thing is enormous. It's taller than freaking 6 inches, man.
So if it's more than 6 inches, it will not fit in Freak's box.
Nope.
Okay, just information for the
What?
chat. What?
Just too much.
You noob. What a noob.
It fits really well on yours, though, huh, Oni?
Uh-huh. You know it.
That's why he gets invited to the back room.
This is true.
Hey, it gets me the deals.
You can. You're not wrong.
No, we could all learn from Oni.
Yes.
We could all learn. All right, so that is our first article. Let me know what you guys think. I see some comments here. Bottoms all hanging out. The snowflakes can pay extra if they want the granny bottom. And as you can see, if you go on Colts, you're not even paying that much extra.
Yeah, $1.55, man.
I think you hit the nail on the head earlier when we were talking about the back and forth about getting the extra quality of the full bottom plate or saving the money and getting the cheaper price. And I think you hit the nail on the head earlier when you said what people really want is they want to have their cake and eat it too. They want the quality of the full size, but they also want it at the cheaper price.
Right.
Thank you. I have my moments. Bring up good points sometimes.
You were on that call?
Huh?
And I think while we would all like to have, the best quality and the best deal possible, I think this, as a cheapo myself, I think this is an acceptable, middle ground here.
I think it works. Yeah, I think it works. Because I was telling Methos, there are those that are going to accept this, and there are those that absolutely will not. And then, of course, there's the others that are going to be like, oh, wait a minute, why can't I get the whole thing, but yet at a cheaper price? Well, does that make sense? It doesn't make any business sense at all. If you're in the business of making money and you're selling a product or service, and you're going to give the same amount or more service or more product or less cost, why would I want to be in business? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's and again, I'm not all about companies price gouging the living hell out of everything and say, hey, you want my product, you're going to pay this much. Well, you know what? You don't actually have to pay for anything. Vote with your bucks, vote with your dollars.
Absolutely. And I'm sure our opinion won't be the majority opinion out there.
No, not at all.
So,
they're not absolutes, exactly.
Yeah, so y'all feel free to let us know what your opinions are on the matter.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll happily respect your opinion.
Absolutely. 100% respect your thoughts, your opinions. I mean, again, we don't speak in absolutes here. We only kind of, talk what we see, and we invite you guys to join in and chime in on the chatter. So, yeah.
El Child says, it's about the same as thong prices. Wait, don't ask. Yes, I want the Brutalis Dread as well.
Oh man, we're gonna look at that here in just a second, guys. This thing is such a freaking beast. Oh my god, dude! I when I call Methos when we're talking about what we were gonna talk about the show this earlier today. Man, that Brutalis and with the stubber on the top. Oh, this thing is it looks so criminal. And it looks like it's on a running pose. See, like the regular Redemptor is just, his legs are side to side, almost like he's waiting for something to happen. This guy looks like he's in action, ready about to beat some ass.
Which is kind of what you want from a guy who's got to get close to punch something with his fists.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's got a little bit of different armament as well, which I think is cool. Yeah, so this is the new box that just came out, or is going to be coming out. That was reported out at LBO.
Cool looking box, guys.
Yeah. It's a nice box set. Strike Force Augustus is a Ceramite fist ready to pulverize whichever foes they're thrown against. This box set consists of 2 new heavily armed Space Marine kits that can be used by any chapter, rounded out with a new customizable lieutenant and 5 heavy intercessors. Now, the intercessors, I think I'd really look into that. I mean...
Oh, yeah, the heavy intercessors have been out for over a year now, and I've been thinking, because of the heavy bolter kind of look to them, I'm like, they would really fit your fist aesthetic.
Yes, they would. I really am considering those things. You do?
Yeah.
When'd you get those?
From that box set that came out.
Oh, man.
Like the Christmas box set.
Oh yeah, okay.
Nice.
That's so cool.
Brother Greg says, "I don't believe GW would ever cause controversy."
What?
Ever.
Nah, they never do that. Why would everybody do that?
G loves a good fist. Wait, never mind.
What?
Okay, I do want to point out, I saw this months ago. Your Wolf Brother months ago had it confirmed from an inside source that there was a Redemptor successor to the Furioso Blood Angels double-fisted dreadnought that would be coming out in Redemptor form. I had it confirmed for me months ago, back in October, I believe. Here it is, baby.
Are you saying I told you so? Are you saying that?
Is this Proof it didn't happen.
Oh, man. I mean, I said it on stream, so I just have to dig through, like 20 hours.
Okay, we'll wait.
We'll wait.
I'll be back in about 60 hours, guys.
Wait. It was back in 60 hours to watch 20 hours worth of footage.
Yep.
Something doesn't add up.
You forget the main purpose of the internet.
Right. I was gonna say it's not gonna be just our.
Anybody here watch Avenue Q? The internet is for porn. The internet is for porn.
God. So back at the Redemptor.
Right.
The adult sites. Keep you focused.
I really do like this sculpt. I freaking
it is super cool. I love the big multi-meltas in the chest.
Yes.
It's cool because, you have...
I thought he only had bolters on his chest. I don't think he had multi-meltas.
No, you have a choice between multi-meltas and heavy bolters.
Yeah.
Where does it say that in the article?
I mean, the picture he's got up on the screen right now is 2 multi-meltas in the chest right there.
Yep. He's got multi-melta boobies.
I'll let this one slide.
I will allow it.
So it's interesting because, I mean, and I'm not saying this is going to be the optimal way to go. Probably the cheap way to, probably cheaper is better. They'll probably say take the stubbers and the heavy bolters and just go for a number of shots. However, usually when you think of something that's a big belay threat like this, this can actually be a hell of a
Yep.
gun platform too.
Yep.
Running around as a dreadnought, you got the vehicle keyword, so you can shoot all 4 shots of those heavy, multi meltas
Yep.
without any penalty for moving and firing. Dude, you could cast Wisdom of the Ancients on yourself and either get reroll once to hit or wound. You can do a serious combination of anti-tank fire and melee combat here. There'd be a serious double threat. And then, of course, the Stubbers, good for light infantry. You'll notice here he's got it zoomed in on the different melee options. You can take the claws, which are supposed to be even better in combat, like the Blood Angel claws, or you could take the fists. Notice these fists are different than the Redemptor fists. You've basically got 4 instead of the big 3-finger claws like on the regular Redemptor. These have 4 big fingers kind of squared off, and they've got 2 bolters in each of the fists.
I think those are storm bolters, or I think those are. I don't know.
No, those are. They're like bolt rifles. They're regular intercessor bolters, but that's still going to be 8 shots per arm.
Right.
I mean 1, 2. I mean 8 shots overall.
Yeah.
At strength 4, AP 1. You put it in the tactical doctrine. I mean, it's still going to be between those and the Stubbers. You're going to have quite a bit of anti-infantry shots. You can also have some melta shots if you want, and then it's going to punch something to death when he gets up close. It's
honestly, I like the idea of it being fully melee with the multi-melta, because multi-melta is only 24-inch. So the thing is, if you can get close enough and then actually, blast them in the face and then run up on them for combat and rip them to shreds with those damn claws, holy crap!
Oh yeah, I think those are going to be so threatening.
Yeah,
I almost feel like those are going to be 2 different things you're going to want to shoot at and punch, because I think it's just nothing's going to live, from just the melee. I think good chance of shooting one thing and punching something else.
Definitely
kill a lot of shit in one round with that guy. The fists have bolt rifles on them too. Oh yeah. That's what I was mentioning. The fists have the bolt rifles, just like the intercessors. Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a thing. I want one for my Blood Angels. It's a melee dread. I feel like I should want it for my wolves, but I have so many dreads for my wolves already.
Yeah.
I have a hard time using them all, So yeah, I think those would be good. I've got 2 dreads for my scars. I've got 2 dreads for my Ultramarines. I think those are going to go in the Blood Angels. Talking like I've already got one.
Well, you're doing 40k Blood Angels?
I like I mentioned before, I'm doing a double duty with my Blood Angels. I probably paint them up in a way that I could use them for 30k and 40k.
Oh shit!
What's wrong? Was I not supposed to do that?
No, you can do whatever the hell you want.
But what I do?
You can do whatever you want, baby girl.
But what's wrong, baby?
What you want?
I was doing a 40k Blood Angels, but I only have 1 model done so far. So you remember I was thinking about doing the.
Oh yeah,
for competitive.
Yeah.
So I'll just do that.
I mean, if you don't want anybody double dipping in the Blood Angels, you want to keep
no,
that all.
No. You do you, boo boo. You do you, boo boo.
See, the thing is I have like almost 20 armies, so I have a problem.
You, boo boo. See, well, you don't understand, Methos. I'm an enabler.
Oh God, yes you are.
That's fair. That's fair.
So if you want Blood Angel, you do you, boo boo.
So what army do you ever seen? Gosh, what movie is that? What army do you collect? Everything. Everything. Everyone loves a bit of Blood Angels on Blood Angels. Heck yeah. All right. We got some Vastor versus Azrael coming up.
Or I could go back to the Dark Angels.
You could.
I could.
Dark Angels are doing well.
Yep, they're actually pretty badass right now on the meta. Vast are the Arcfan and the Dark Angels home turf.
And 2 Blood Angels on Blood Angels. Fight to the death. Let the Blood Angels win.
The Wrath of the Soul Forge King. Yep, this is a new collector's box. Actually, not too bad.
Oh yeah, that new Demon Prince Vashdor trying to become his own Chaos God. It's a pretty cool model.
And hey, the Dark Angel side comes in Intercessors. They got to get rid of them somehow.
Wow.
And some Deathwing, because man, they have the most powerful Terminators in the whole game.
Yes, they freaking do.
Those Deathwing Terminators are beasts.
Especially
I do have some Deathwing Terminators. I really do need to go back to
the Dark Angels.
Yeah.
You should do that. You should play them 40k, man.
I regret I never got a chance to play against Zai's Dark Angels.
Yeah. I think it's a good army, man. That's probably a good one for you, man. Oni, might be something to look into.
I'm liking the Age of Sai. That's a dope box.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, my goodness, dude. Get those storm shields up. Oh god, those things are gonna be. And then what's that they don't even have to pay for anymore?
No, transhuman physiology.
Transhuman physiology, yeah.
Yeah, their rule specific to Dark Angels is called Inner Circle, but it's basically transhuman.
Yep.
Terminators that you can never wound on anything less than a 4.
Yep.
Yeah, they have the toughest Terminators in the game.
Yep.
So, and their Terminators are OBSEC because having transhuman wasn't powerful enough. So,
of course, you know.
So yeah, I mean that's a thing.
So anyway, I have to say, after reading the 30K books, I have started liking the Dark Angels a little bit more. They're because as a Space Wolf player, I was raised to hate the Dark Angels, And I say raised like I didn't start playing when I was 30.
I was 3 years old. I was raised on them.
Enabler stuck in the basement. But yeah, so being that my first army was Space Wolves, I naturally had to hate the Dark Angels at first. But then, when you go back and you actually read the 30K books, Russ doesn't actually hate his brother. He actually loves his brother. He respects the hell out of him. And, in fact, fell into, there's like a really long bout of depression that Russ has after the war, after the lion falls into his coma, because Russ has survivor's guilt that he outlived his brother, and he felt like his brother was the one that was supposed to live on and protect the Imperium.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a lot of guilt for outliving the lion and for the fact that he didn't make it to the battle on time. So, lots of cool stuff.
Well, it is rumored that the lion is coming back.
It is, and
it's a rumor.
As a model.
I'm a little jaded about this whole loyal Primarch thing. I'll believe it when I see it. But yeah, Meeks actually told me way back, probably about the same time that I was talking about the Furioso Dreadnought coming to Redemptor form. That wait till, because I was bitching again about the whole loyal Primarch thing. I think it was actually around the announcement of Angron. He was like, 10th edition, the Lion's coming back. I think I said the same thing
Of
to
course,
him again.
you ignored me like Freak does. I'm waiting until somebody else says it.
Why do I have to come into this? Leave my ass out of this.
I know you said it too. I'm saying that I believe Meeks was the one who said it to me first. Is all I'm saying. I believe when you said it to me, and I'm still with both of you.
Oh my God!
Still taking the "I'll believe it when I see it" approach.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but why the hell you got to bring me into this again? God dang it.
Because we always tell you something, and then a couple months later, you're like, "So I was watching."
Oh my God!
So
Why?
clear.
Why is this so important right now? Oh. Hey, the Cerberus heavy tank is amazing.
It is amazing. Let's take a look at it. 40K. The fourth book needs to be Gazgul. Why? Because orcs. Whoa!
I think Gaskell already had his own book.
I agree.
Wasn't
But
it Psychic Awakening?
yeah, Psychic
Yeah, it was a book.
Awakening.
Was it?
It was the box set was called Prophecy. Or no, I think it was called Prophecy of the Wolf.
Yeah, that was during the Psychic Awakening when it came out, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep. But so I feel like based on what we've seen, most likely it's because they showed a bit of Farsight's sword reaching out of a pile of rats. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be about, Farsight and the Tau. But I just love the idea that it'll be about Gaz, because Angron supposedly is the one that killed Yarick, and Yarick was Gazgul's favorite enemy. And I just love the idea of an orc going on a crusade to avenge Yarick. There's a meme out there that shows Gaz challenging Angron and says, "Do you truly wish to... you've lived your entire life for war, orc. Do you truly wish to die now because of some human?" And Gaz is just like, someone is. And he's ready to go to war. Saga of the Beast. G is right. Prophecy of the Wolf was the box set. Thank you for correcting me, G. All right, brother, take us through this badass new tank.
All right. So, the Cerberus heavy tank, right? It is a big freaking tank, and it's originally set up for the 30K, but they have 40K rules. I think are pretty cool.
Yes.
So yeah, it is a badass friggin' tank. Cerberus heavy tank destroyer has one job: blowing up other tanks. To that end, it's armed with a centrally mounted neutron laser battery, a relic of the dark age of technology that dooms its crew to a horrid death thanks to the exotic radiation it pumps out, but not before it dooms dozens of enemy vehicles to a much more immediate death. Pretty interesting though, huh? It's like, can you imagine? Hey, you guys get the big badass tank. All right, sweet. By the way, you're gonna die of radiation poisoning after a while, but hey, at least you get to kick some ass.
Yay!
Right. Despite the high cost of use, legions made use of this anti-tank because it could punch through the strongest armor, like other Spartan variants. It also has a range of sponson and pintle weapon options, including flamers to keep close combat infantry at bay and las cannons for that extra burst of anti-armor. Yeah, it does look
Very nice.
I do like it. Look at that. Look at beefy ass freaking
I gotta say,
cannon.
it's a cool looking one, but I have to say a little bit, and I know I'm gonna get some flack on this. I like my heat bloom better than theirs. Theirs looks like little nipples at the end of the gun. Now they're pointing out, you're not gonna be able to unsee the nipples.
Yeah, I can't. I see nipples now.
I like the nipples.
And I wonder if it's like a stylistic choice lately, because Rogal Dorn, nipple guns.
Nipple guns. Yep.
Cerberus
Interesting.
tank here, nipple cannons.
But are you mad? I don't get it. Is that a bad thing?
Withdrawn.
Okay, moving on then. So apparently you can do different sponsons. You get the last cannons. You can do the heavy bolter, or you can actually do flamers. Is that heavy bolter? Look, it could be the heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter, flamer, last cannon, bulk height we saw earlier.
Yeah, So there's been talk that it's just another tank, but with a massive ass gun. I'm okay with that. I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks good. I personally think it looks awesome. So yeah, it's a badass tank, man.
But, wait till you see the stats.
Yeah. Look, let me see if I can find it. Oh, that ain't it. Where are the damn stats? Do we get the stats?
Are they not on the page?
No, let me look. Hold on, let me. This was. Oh, this was the same thing. Dang
Maybe it wasn't sent there. Maybe somebody else
hold on.
Sent it in one of our groups. It might have been a screenshot from the.
Yeah, because I did see it in Auspex, so I saw it on there.
That also might have been what it was.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So they had some pretty amazing specs on them. Some stats.
I'll pull it.
If I remember correctly, so the weapon skill is 5, ballistic skill is 3. The wounds are 11 through 20, which I didn't understand why. Why the variance? Because this is heresy.
Bracketed.
30K bracketed. Yeah.
Well, even in the current edition, when a vehicle takes so much damage.
But the thing is, it was 11 through 20, and then on the third bracket or the next bracket, it was another what do you call it? Number to a number. It's weird. It was weird. I'm
sending the stats now.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool.
Although I'm not sure I recommend. Yeah, I'm not sure I recommend showing, but you can at least.
Yeah, I want to talk about it. Yeah.
Oop.
Okay.
There it goes.
Let me just look at it real quick.
The quad booby cannon. I like it. So one of the best things, of course, from the movie Total Recall was the triple booby. This tank asks the question: if 3 are good, why not 4?
Okay. Do you see it in front of you, Methos? You have to talk about it because I only flashed it for a little bit so I can see it.
Yeah. So the weapon stats, of course, there's all the stuff we know on there: the Storm Bolter, Multi Melta, Las Cannon, Heavy Flamer, Heavy Bolter. But the Cerberus Neutron Pulse Array, that's the big old name for that big ass cannon.
Tank. Yeah, big tank. Yeah.
Cerberus Neutron Pulse Arrays, range 48 inches, heavy 4 shots.
40 inches. Holy crap.
48.
Yeah,
big
48
boy.
Inches. Yeah, that's the whole. That's the whole board. Yeah.
It is strength 14.
Holy crap.
Minus 4 AP.
Ooh.
And looks like a maximum of 20. It's a 20 wound model. And so it does 2d3 damage, but if you remain stationary and didn't move that turn, you get the full 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to roll for it. So that's pretty cool. It's like you get, the more random damage if you're rolling forward, but if you stay there, you get a chance to charge. Boom, full 6 damage per shot. So a potential of 24 damage in one go.
Damn. That's pretty bad. That's pretty freaking epic. Yeah. Okay, so get rid of that. There we go. Got this. Got that one.
Nope, I'm still looking at the stat sheet. So, yeah. Let us know, guys, if you guys are going to be interested in getting the new big quad booby cannon tank.
Boobies!
It's looking pretty good. I don't know. There's so many cool stuff coming out for the Heresy stuff. It is a great looking tank.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. It might be one. This looks cool. I think I want to get a Kratos first out of all the Heresy tanks.
Really?
The Kratos just looks awesome.
Yeah.
Plus, it's named after the God of War.
Okay. So the next thing you should have on your screen now is the ultimate game of cops and robbers with kill teams. Soul Shackle. Soul Shackle.
So I gotta say, I love the. I've always said the Arbites because of well, I guess just I've just been mispronouncing it, but I learned today that it's I believe it's Arbites.
Like diabetes?
Arbites, yeah. The Arbites.
Not to be confused with diabetes.
But yeah, I believe it's the Arbites. But anyways, the 40k cops.
Yeah.
Judge Dreads.
Yeah.
I've loved them in Necromunda. These models look even cooler than the Necromunda ones. So I'm pretty hyped about these. And Imperial Guard can take them as allies. So, that's another cool thing.
Hey, look, it's Edge.
Like Kitty Edge?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm popping back over to the Zoom screen.
Hold on, I'm doing. Let me see. Oh shoot! Hold on. Wait. We need some edge in our lives.
Oh,
We interrupt our regularly scheduled program for some edge.
handsome boy.
Yeah, a big old, big,
Over there.
huge edge. Edge. Hey, Edge.
Over here.
Meow. Meow.
Handsome boy.
He's so fluffy.
Huh?
I love it. I love his head. He's so fluffy. Freaking big cat. Oh, yeah, scratch me like that, Daddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, not too hard like that. Gotta stretch me again. Scratch my booty. I'm just getting out of camera here. Yeah. Scratch my butt. Scratch my butt. You know.
Yeah, he just laid his head down on my arm.
Aw.
Cat. Yep, that was worth it.
Yep.
Cat tax.
Yes. All must pay the cat tax. All right. So anyway, here is the Kill Teams box set. Draw each Kill Team Soul Shackle. The Adeptus Diabetes are back to dispense the Emperor's justice. All that stands between them and their target is the knotted topography of the Galudok and the Hand of Archon, a savage band of Jokari Kabbalites. Or Kabbalites, depends on how you pronounce it.
This one definitely Cavalites.
Yeah, okay. Hey, you never know, man. Hey, Arbites, Kabbalites, right? Damn the English language. So, the Adeptus Arbites Exaction Squad is an elite team of Imperial agents with one job: to secure their target and let no one stand in their way. Unlike small fry planetarian forces, the Arbites are the last word in Imperial justice.
I didn't break the law. I am the law.
Judge Dredd. I didn't see that movie again, man. I like the Sylvester Stallone version of it, though.
I was about to say, a lot of people, are all about the new one, and the new one is cool. I've seen it.
Sure.
But, man, I love. I know it's not a fan favorite, but I love the Stallone version.
I do. That's my go-to, bro. So, anyway, So is that everything? I think we covered everything.
That's good. I am so ready to pass
Yeah,
out on
you're
some
wiped. Right on, bro. Hold on. Let me switch this back and switch the music. And, let's see. Bring that down. First of all, let's...
So these are the things I really love. The Dark Eldar, I love the new sculpts too. They look pretty cool. The upgrade sprues look cool. You got to have an evil bird for the bad guys. That Cyber Raven. I kind of want to take that Cyber Raven and keep it for, or that 40k Raven and keep it for, doing like a Primaris Niall Stormcaller.
Yeah. Right.
For my Space Wolves. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I definitely want some of those Enforcer models, especially since Imperial Guard can take them as allies, although I struggle unless they're just amazing at something, and I don't. None of the kill team stuff is ever super amazing in 40k, but if for some reason it's decent, it would just be really cool to take them. I do like that they've been showing off more than just Imperial Guard and Space Marines in the Imperium lately. They've done the Policemen now in 40k. Before that, there was the Navy Breachers. So there's, there was the Imperial Navy as far as the Imperium goes. Of course, we've known all about the Guard, the Space Marines, the Sisters of Battle. Those have been known quantities of the Imperium for a while. It's just cool to see the universe a little more fleshed out. Now seeing some of their police force and some of their, naval force kind of realized in model form. So Soul Shack.
Baby.
I know Waylander from Waylander's Wandering. TMP, good to see you, brother.
Brother Rob, what's going on, brother? He says howdy because from Texas.
Right.
Howdy.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
But yeah, these will be really cool, and I really like the models. Waylander said that he was going to be painting them blue with green knee pads, like the old school Judge Dredd comic books, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, I like the models a lot. I'd like the opportunity to paint those up at some point.
Awesome.
So those are some of the things that we thought were really interesting out of the LVO announcements today. Obviously, it wasn't everything. There's a lot of cool stuff. If you guys like Warcry, you can check those out. Lots of cool looking like new models for the Lizard Men, and some very cool Ronin looking. I heard Hobby Quarter Kev called them Dynasty Warrior Vampires earlier today. The very cool looking vampire models. Lots of cool stuff. These are just some of the things that interested us. But yeah, feel free to check out the Warhammer community page if you guys think there's anything else that might interest you. Also glad we got to talk a little bit about the Dorn. Like we said earlier, we can definitely see why some people would be upset. And I'm going to admit, if I were one of the people who pre-ordered this and it was a surprise to me when I got it,
I'd be pissed as hell.
Yeah. But now that you're saving a little money going in and you know what to expect, hopefully you won't get caught out. And, of course, if it makes you change your mind on picking it up, that is all means a valid, response. Personally, I'd like saving the $20, and, dealing with it. But, to each their own. And what else we talk about? We talked about the LVO stuff. We talked about our game tomorrow. Wish me luck, guys. I'm taking the Mega Dread into battle for the first time tomorrow. And y'all knows what happens when you put a newly painted model on the battlefield, unless you're Oni, of course. I say we all know what happens when you put a newly painted model on the battlefield, and I said unless you're Oni. His newly painted models blew up my newly painted models last time.
That's painful in all ways.
I was like, well, that's newly painted model syndrome. Odie goes, oh yeah, mine's newly painted too. I guess it didn't work on me. I was like, oh.
Newly painted model syndrome. I'm dying. By the way, guys, if you're just joining, we have to apologize because we're going to end it very quickly tonight. Methos is kind of under the weather. We need him to get better so we can get together. We've got Atlas, by the way. We want to wish Atlas a happy birthday. We did not want to forget that. He is turning 23. Young.
Even Edge caught up. He knows you're full of shit.
Oh, come on! Wait, what? Call me a liar?
He is. That's why he got up. He heard you. He's like, that mother trucker.
So anyway, Methos kind of feeling a little under the weather. That's why you're not seeing him on the, video there, because he's just, he's not feeling too well. But
I'm all drippy and gross.
Yeah, but anyway, hopefully, he'll be better. He'll be well for tomorrow, so we can get to doing our game. And so it's going to be me versus Methos. We can do Imperial Fist versus Orcs. And Oni, you are bringing your Votan, right? And you're playing against Atlas's guard. Is that correct? I think that's
so.
right. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yep.
So Atlas basically asked to play against Votan, and basically told Oni, bring your A game. I wouldn't have said that. I'd have been like, I'm a bitch. You can be easy on me. But no, he called him out, and so Oni said, "Okay, hold my beer, or hold my cat."
And I was like, "You said that? What? You called him a bitch?"
Yeah. I said that. I said bitch.
Yeah, he did the same thing against my Custodes.
Actually, to be clear, what he said this time was, because I think he learned from last time when he was like, I'm bringing a competitive list, bring your A game. And so this time what he said was, well, I mean, at least after watching what Methos went through last time, I've got a better idea of what I'm going up against, and I'd like to take a swing at him too.
Yeah.
And this time there was no bring your A game.
No.
There was no, I'm bringing a competitive list. He's like, I want to try. That's what he said.
Yep. So.
Yeah,
he said bring in lube.
He did end it with. He's like, yeah, I'm ready for that asshole. He did end it with that.
Yeah. Edge is getting some comments as well. G says, "Beautiful cat, Oni." It's not a cat, dude. That's a freaking mountain lion. Look at the size of his head. It's as big as Oni's. Holy crap.
Brother Tao working on some... Brother Tao
working on some Rob. Sorry.
That's exactly where I was going with that. I mean, Brother Rob working on some Tao. Can't wait till I finish. It's been 3 years on this project. Holy crap.
Man.
Yeah, we've been friends for a hot minute. If you've been working on Tao for 3 years, and when I met you, you were painting Fenrisian wolves.
Hey, Brother Rob, what you think about the McFarlane, man? I think you've seen him. Hi, I'm a badass Imperial Fist. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Never mind. Anyway. He goes to his owner Sunday. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Can't wait.
He's finally going to collect Nurgle. I knew Methos would give in to the Plague God. Guys, we've all called it before. Methos gives in to any of the Chaos Gods, it'll be Slanesh first.
This is true.
It's like, come to the dark side. No, I would never turn to darkness. We have boobies. Okay.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Sexy zombies.
Oh, he'll do it.
No. Sexy orcs? Yes. Oh, but speaking of sexy orcs, finally showed Freak, the World of Warcraft movie. So you got to see Paula Patton as Garona. Hello, Paula Patton.
Jeez, Hopper Savings that they need to hire Freak to voice Space Marines on Warhammer TV.
Maybe you'll get hired like the guy who did.
Come on, man. We got to go over there and hurry up and try to take out those nasty heretics. Let's go ahead and kick their asses. You know. What am I watching? It's like, what the hell is this? Yeah, we know each other. See, serious. That's awesome, Model Freak. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Now you know why I love orcs. Oh, I can make orcs talk like that too. I'm just saying. You'd watch it. I guess you have to be stoned or drunk.
Be like, whenever I'd be like watching Rocky Horror Picture for me. I have to be a certain level of drunk to watch Rocky Horror, and if I try watching it when I'm too sober, it doesn't go well.
Doesn't go. Why am I watching?
I'm like,
this?
no, sir, I'm not drunk enough for this yet.
No.
It's like a litmus test.
I don't know. I'd have to have him, you know, be like, and one of them would be like, "Hey, y'all, what are y'all doing?"
That's the chaplain.
Yeah, that's the chaplain. I'm Chaplain Emo, y'all.
Oh God. She says, or just really weird like me.
That's true. Wrap us up, baby.
Oh, right. So, guys, those are our thoughts. I started to do this like 10 minutes ago, and I just got so sidetracked. Those are our thoughts on the LVO today, and our thoughts on the new Rogal Dorn tank. Overall, gorgeous model, and I'm looking forward to painting one up. But the one I paint up will be one from my brothers, Freak and Oni, and I'm pretty sure mine will have a bottom, unlike Dorn, who does not bottom. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please make sure that you grab up an ox and smash that like button, y'all. Drop us some comments down below and feel free to be a part of any of tonight's.
I can imagine a serval skull with the Bruce voice.
Any of tonight's.
Hey, I'm floating around,
conversations.
y'all. I'm a floating skull. Hey, I see you down there, y'all.
And if you guys are not yet subscribed to any of our friends of the Frost, hit the link tree below. And if you're not subscribed to us, then we would love to have you as part of the pack here on the Frost and Fist. Until next time, guys.
Stay frosty!